I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing?
Oh, hello.
What's that?
My phone just decided to just like crack out stories. No, copyright strike, brilliant.
Yeah, I thought you decided to play the intro or something again.
Yeah, no. I didn't realise that, when you leave your phone on and the stories
Yeah.
are just rolling through, and it just
You're watching yourself live
Yeah.
streaming.
it just kicks out. Oh dear. I actually just kind of thought what we just said about we'll do toy photography a bit later on and let people come into the channel, and then we'll talk about doing the thing. So I think if we just talk about the Marvel Legends, I think first.
Yeah. So I'll just get them up on the screen.
Hello everyone. I hope you're well. Hope you've had a good weekend. And hello there, 1980s. You've had a good week, mate? How was your weekend? Any new pickups?
It's a bit of a different kind of setup we're doing today, isn't it? So
Yeah.
got a few little things we're going to be doing. And a different time and different day than usual as well.
Yeah. Well, that's partially my fault.
Yeah, because Steve has life. So
Steve had a life this weekend.
yeah.
Thank you to a very good mate. So it's been really good. Greetings, Jacob. Does anyone use that anymore? What's that?
Greetings. You meant, does anyone use greetings anymore?
No, not anymore.
No.
Yeah, pretty good. Got 89 toys with Batman recently. Toy Biz.
Right. So getting a few people in. So we might as well start talking about it.
Around in here. Well, I can talk about. Have you picked up anything this week?
No. So that was pretty much what my recent video was, the Captain Rex one.
Yes, I saw that.
I was like, I have nothing. I literally said it on video, I was like, I have nothing. So nothing's out.
I'm just going to make up some content.
It's like I've done an Obi-Wan one as well, like episode 1 Obi-Wan. Because it's literally nothing out at the moment.
Yeah.
I think I've got Blob on pre-order. That's probably next month. So
yeah, that confused me actually, because a lot of people have him, didn't they? Like,
yeah.
Whether it was like a really early kind of purchase that people got, but it seems a lot of people got it, and then a lot of people sort of haven't. So, which is weird.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
There's nothing even on the websites I look at. Joe's, and obviously if
your Indiana Jones review's doing well.
Yeah, it's doing it. There's not many out there. There's one guy that was about over 4K views, and I was like, lovely. Come to me, my little babies. But yeah, it did. I mean, it's just come up for 1,000, which isn't too bad for one of my videos of recent. So yeah, it's done quite well, to be honest. And I think they're still not out for another month with the Indiana Jones stuff. So.
Oh yeah, because you got it earlier, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you're a lucky one there.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't even think it's going to stay around that much.
What, Indiana Jones?
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's the idea, the concept's going to be great. There's going to be a lot of people that love it, which I've spoken to a lot of people, but I just think globally, it's like the Isle of Wight. Compared to the globe of Indiana Jones, sort of like
it's not popular enough, is it?
Yeah. Actually, that Toy Biz one, I think I have it. Did he have a belt that you pull out and it's got a string inside it? What up? What up? Where's Boba Fett? Boba Fett's down here, but
I've
you
got
can always-
Boba Fett behind me. I can't
Yeah.
see him. He's behind me there. But
you can always use the skin, John. I got something this week. Star Wars Jedi Survivor Carl Kestis. Found him in Forbidden Planet. He's cool. I like him. Oh, nice. Yeah, I went to Forbidden Planet in London, and they had quite a few. Well, what's that robot? It's got like a robe. I don't even know where it's from. It's like the
Well,
new.
was
Is it a HK robot? Or I don't even know where it was from. I can't remember what.
oh yeah, it's a tall one, isn't it? One of the tall
Yeah.
ones.
What is it from?
Andor, isn't it? Is it Andor?
No, I don't even think it's Andor. Is it? I can't even remember.
Let me look it up.
Everyone in the comments, what's that robot from? It's got the robe that comes down. I can't remember where it's from. They had him up there, and a
Someone will
couple of
tell us.
vandals. Huh?
Someone will tell us.
Yeah, and
Kenobi.
maybe.
I'll look it up.
But yeah, I was really hoping for Luke Skywalker up in Forbidden Planet, but unfortunately they didn't have him. Yeah, that's the one. It's from Ahsoka. The Ahsoka one. It was like her sort of honorary guards kind of thing. Can't wait for the new stuff. Also, can't wait for the retro Boba Fett figures. Oh dear, Boba Fett. Yeah, that's the one. Right now, it's all been about picking through sales. I've got some Marvel Legends and Star Wars Black, like the Umbara Clone Troop. Nice, that's a good pickup.
Yeah, the Umbara Clone Troop is quite a nice figure as well.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Kenobi, maybe. Yeah, it was Kenobi. Don't remember the name, but Ahsoka's episode. Yes, it was. It's like none of Indiana Jones toys never stick around for too long. No, that is very true.
Because only the old people like it. Yeah.
I think Indiana Jones it's not too bad, but I love Indiana.
Give
You know,
or
I
take
grew up
it.
on it, but I just think as a toy line, I've already said it many a times. I just don't think it's gonna.
They're
stick.
quite a bland design, aren't
Yeah.
they?
But yeah, you have pickups.
So what we can do?
I've got
Oh,
Wicket.
you go for yours. Oh, you got Wicket.
Yeah,
Is it the same size as the other ones, or is it smaller?
he's smaller and he's $25.99. But I don't mind paying $25.99 for a figure because it's the character in it in the end. But I don't want any of the other wave, so that's kind of my mental thinking. I don't want any of the other. I've got them all, so there's no point buying it. So I've got Wicket, and you've got to have Wicket. Matt Martigan. Oh no, wrong one.
I've got the other two. I've got a grey one and the
Did you get the Heroes of Endor pack?
yeah, I've got the one that came with that.
Yeah,
as well.
so I need Paplu, which is the one that you got. And
Didn't
Frankie,
they do them separately? I'm sure they do them separately.
no, not yet.
Uh-huh.
No, they will do. And thanks to Darth Moore, who is a friend I spent up London this weekend. He actually purchased me this Imperial Officer Dark Times from Andor. So it's just another Imperial guy on the shelf. We actually went to game and picked up quite a lot of the bargains.
They've got a lot in game, haven't they?
Yeah, well, I mean, Philip, who's Darth Moore, who I went with, he literally he just he was like, it was a happy boy. He was just like, they had lots.
They've got. It is quite good game because they sell them for decent prices as well. They're not
you know, you don't mind.
overpriced.
You know, they had the archive line, the new archive line for $11.99.
Yeah.
You know, and this is what I was saying to Phil as well. I said, like, go back about 2 years ago. If you didn't pick up a figure there and then, unless it was like really crap, it would just be gone. You know, but now the figures that the whole entire wave. I mean, Darth Maul, Clone Wars, like season 7, Darth Maul, and the Darth Maul
still out, isn't it?
Apprentice. You know, the Apprentice kind of one where he's top naked as well. Like you can still get him, like, which is absolutely weird. Historic.
I think it's because the pricing and people are just quitting, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is another thing I said. You know, increasing the price, it's a bit like, it's a bit of a sore subject. But then also making packages, where you can't see it. So they've been hit doubles. It's not like I'll get used to the price and then introduce the sort of like no windows, but people are like no windows and more money. And it's like, why am I paying more when you're trying to save money?
Is that the new Lightning Collection packaging?
Yeah. So actually Darth Moy, Phil actually bought this for me as well. So as a thank you. So yeah, this is the Power Ranger Mighty Morphin one. They had the yellow one there, but obviously I had the yellow. So this is the new packaging for the Lightning Collection for the 30th anniversary of the Blue Power Ranger. And it comes with tons of stuff as well.
He's the only one you needed, isn't he?
Yeah, so it finishes off the original line. I still need green, but technically this is the first 5, isn't it? So yeah, got me that as well. So
nice. And white.
Yeah. Indeed. Let's just catch up with these. Can't turn down at Umbara for $20. Some classified bats. Wow. For $7. That's amazing. Can't wait for the Indiana Jones figures. Already think of crossover of Indiana Jones and G.I. Joe. Yeah. Definitely where you can stand it. I've actually got the old James Bond character, which I'm kind of thinking of doing a picture for as well. Hello there, Steve. Hello, Mr. B. Hope you are well, mate. The plan of Star Wars Black 22 and the 4th Return of Jedi and makes no sense. I think the Return of Jedi Wave 1 and 2 will just peg all. I think so. The only one that will probably sell out is the one that always kind of sells out, which is the Biker Scout. It just always falls off the shelf. But the others, Lear and all that, just won't work.
It's the Army Builders, isn't it?
I wish we had those prices over here. Yeah. Got to pay a visit, John.
Yeah.
So
I thought it'd be cheaper in America, but
yeah, I think it's just because a lot of places now are just, it's just intermittent where you go. I mean, a lot of people, I always thought like America looked amazing for figures, but you watch them on Instagram, they go into these Walmarts and it's just like emptiness, like sea of emptiness, and it's, people only talk about successful stories. A lot of people don't, so I think a lot of people just brag.
Right. So, shall we go through these?
3 boxes. Yep, but the artwork on the Blue Ranger is sick. It is sick. The only thing I would say about it, it feels very cheap. Like the cardboard feels like it's been wet.
Probably has.
Yeah, it just. Well, this is
what. Was it from HMV?
It's a nice presentation box, like nice, hard, glossy, but it's just like it's really thin, like it would easy crush, if you know what I mean. So, which is a shame because you can't keep it in the box,
Send it here. I'll put an axe in it.
Yeah, you can have it, but it won't be no contents.
Right. So we'll go through these.
Nice, mate. Scorch is amazing, actually.
The new Marvel Legends Spider-Man. We went through these last week. The announcement of them.
Yeah.
But the packaging's just come out, so we'll go through the packaging. Bit of a strange one, though, isn't it? This packaging.
Yeah, this is what we were saying, wasn't it?
Since these figures haven't come out before, and we're putting them in retro packaging, which I thought was only kind of re-releases.
See, I kind of agree sort of a bit with that, because obviously sometimes they are brand new figures that are going onto these. But for the retro line, Rose was in the animated series, so it just makes sense that they're going to bring him out and put him in it, so which is fine, and it's on the retro style card. And then obviously so is the next one, which I think is there, which is Tarantula.
Yeah, Tarantula.
I don't remember him in the animated series though. I guess he must have been.
Well, when I looked him up last week, there was only pictures from the comics. There weren't any.
Yeah,
animated.
I don't remember him from the actual Spider-Man retro cartoon. It's fine. I want Tarantula anyway, but it's just I don't remember him at all.
It's just a cool looking, like cheesy figure.
Yeah, it's just a cheesy. Yeah,
that's what I want.
Yeah,
but then it changes.
Yeah.
So you've got the two retros, and then this. And in the box, he looks really weird, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
He looks really the head.
I think the eyes are way too big.
Yeah, and the head just looks massive.
Mm.
I'm not too sure on it.
It feels
But,
like the eyes need to slant downwards, just
yeah,
rotate a little bit. But again, so mainly this is the packaging for the rest of them. So it's kind of weird that I just think that they've put them in blister packaging when they're not actually retro. They're not the same retro card.
and they want to go
Retro
against
too. They're going
this
against
cardboard.
what they're saying. Yeah, it's like I think this here is a display of that they know they fucked up.
Yeah,
This here is a representation of like, fuck,
yeah,
we got to do something here.
because they've probably lost a lot of people.
Yeah, 100%.
Due to it, and I mean, I think it's a nice design. To be honest with you, I do like that card.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not going to keep it; it's going in the bin, but it looks alright. But where they've only done 2 figures as the retro, are they going to announce more? Do you think?
well, I think this is the way forward now for Spider-Man.
Or you think all of them are going to be like this?
reckon as well, the Avengers that come out later this year for the 60th anniversary.
What will have this?
Yeah,
Maybe.
like the Toy Biz sort of / 20 years anniversary kind of cards.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be like that. Or
So
on
this is
some
pretty much
type of retro, yeah. Because
all of them. This figure. Let's talk about this. This figure looks even worse, right? They did like posed shots of it, didn't they? But I saw that you're not going to get any articulation out of this figure. Look, with the neck or anything, it just looks really weird.
Well, that bit's movable, but to me, the head
like
looks
you said,
so up high.
Yeah.
It just looks ridiculous.
So if you took that off, it probably looked like a giraffe. It don't look right. It's a strange looking figure. Easy pass. I'll get her.
Oh, I'm hoping for the scroll. It's weird here, as I've never seen Marvel Legends Quake or Viper in local stores over in the US have Pokemon and marked down. Yeah, I mean, they're over here. They are. I looked at Viper the other day, actually. I think she was like £11 or something like that. But I was just like, means nothing to me, that figure. Rather than packaging, I'm worried by the lack of accessories of Spider-Man. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Like, not all the Spider-Men have open-palmed flip and punching.
No, they just got the...
Yeah, and
they just got the 2 hands.
A lot of people are moaning that there's no Build-A-Figure part, which I'm okay with. I'm never a massive completionist anyway.
But this one, it's only got fists.
Fists and no spirals. Yeah.
And this one's only got one open palm. And
and 2 fists. Yeah.
It's another strange one.
I mean,
that Miles don't look. I don't like that Miles. Whatever.
It's awful. I just don't. I don't get it. I just don't understand. So they've actually. It's Steve. This guy here is actually in charge of like the Marvel, retro stuff. And
I was trying to find his like posed shots of the.
It might be a lot before. He does post quite a bit.
But I mean, I'm not too bothered by it. I'll get like Chasm, Tarantula, and Rose, but I'm not.
Yeah.
The others I can give or take, like Spider-Woman. If I don't get her, I don't get her.
Yeah. Well, I think they would all go down in price eventually anyway, because if people moaning now, they're gonna not buy it. But yeah. So that's kind of it. But I do think that it's just an inkling that Hasbro have gone,
yeah, they've lost too much money on it.
So now they're kind of finding ways around it to sort of like make it happen. Because I understand the retro cards, but then why are they on retro cards, which isn't actually physically retro? I mean, I could understand if they go, oh, look, this is a Spider-Man retro. You can have it on the retro card because why not? But why change the card design as well?
Have 2 on the old one and then
I just really just think that they've just gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see
Yeah.
what future waves
Yeah.
come out like, whether they'll be plastic or not. So next thing is, you may have noticed at the bottom of the screen, we've got a new little logo there. Toy Photography UK. So basically, me and Steve have created a little group on Facebook and on Instagram where we pretty much will showcase all toy photographers from the UK. I mean, Instagram, for one, is one of the hardest places to get your work noticed now. And I think it will help if you can just bind together and share each other's work and collaborate a bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you through Instagram first, and then we'll go on to Facebook and all that.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I just think like, you know, it's a really cool hobby and really sort of takes away doing toy photography. But there's always an inkling place of like wanting to learn and how to do more. And it's hard to, you know, if you're just doing it on your own, sometimes it's quite hard to sort of like come across how to improve your skill. You might have the posing capabilities, but what else could you achieve with the, you know, with skills in sort of not other areas? So it's actually here as well, where as a community, we can discuss and talk and sort of like get
To
ideas.
each other,
Yeah.
hints, tips,
Yeah. You know,
which you'll see on our Facebook when I go onto it. Got a few guides on there currently, but we'll go through that. But we've been sharing some people's posts since we started. So, I mean, we created this 4 days ago. So 5 days ago, we created the page. So each day I've shared like a photo that I thought deserved recognition, and all from people in the UK. I mean, a lot of them we already knew, so it's kind of nice to
and it's kind of sort of
bring all of them UK, like people in the UK together because I mean, toy photography is a really global thing, isn't it? It's like you've got so many from South America, lots of from South America, Philippines, and North America, and it's like the UK is kind of its own little thing, and it just kind of don't seem to reach out as far as what so many other places do. So featuring photographers just from the UK, I think it's a good idea, and I've got a really good feeling about this whole project, and it's kicking off. But we'll go through some of the posts that we shared. So this is Mr. Toy Lord with his shot of Lego Palpatine, inspired by the recent Bad Batch. Well, recent when this was taken. The Bad Batch where Palpatine is at the end of it. If you haven't seen it, sorry.
He's not in it.
Huh?
I say he's not in it.
yeah, he's not actually in it. It's the Lego version. Wrecker's playing with him.
Yeah.
But this is Mr. Toy Lord, or Mr. Stormtrooper Davis, that you may know on Instagram as well. But this is his shot, and this was our very first feature that we did on the page.
Yeah. And it's not always has to be Marvel Legends or 6-inch, as it is Lego. You know, if you make a Disney photo with a monster truck or Hot Wheels, you know, whatever you're into, it's purely for that.
It's not just based on Hasbro toy lines. You know, you can have NECA. You could have a picture of, I don't know, a really cheap Sorrel type figure, you know, and it's like the old Predator ones that he gets, dinosaurs, anything. And if you just tag us, it's Toypuck on TOYPUK on Instagram. You use the hashtag, or you can just tag us in it as well. But we've had quite a few already, and I do sit there when I'm at work and surf through some of the UK toy photographers.
It's hard to distinguish as well who's who's from the UK as well,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
a lot of them have it in their bio.
Yeah, we've got a
They're
little
from the
flag,
UK.
don't we? Most of us
Yeah.
we do. Yeah.
But and some of them I know of that I've seen posting before.
Yeah.
Another one from Raz Photography, Toy Shots, and I think this was, I can't remember if he said, but this is Hot Toys, I believe.
Mm.
So
By looking
again,
at Luke, you can tell. But I mean, the
Yeah.
background on it looks fantastic as well. I think.
yeah, so this is digital background. He was playing around with some digital backgrounds and stuff, and he came up with this, and I think it's great.
Mm.
I mean, it looks real. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's got that focus and the aperture dead on, and there's no kind of seam. You know, like where sometimes when you use digital background, you can see it's kind of
There's like a
straight
cut
up.
off. Yeah.
Yeah. But this just seamless, and I mean, I think that deserved to share.
It's the shadow that helps, I think, on this. It
Yeah.
kind of goes off in that right direction, away from the screen, but enough to give that.
And he really knows his stuff as well. He's on the group as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's been given tips and stuff on some of the guides. So yeah, he's really good. Knows his stuff. If you ever need any help, he is good. And today's one, Free Shots Free.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot he was from the UK.
Yeah. No, so, I spoke to him quite a lot, and
yeah,
it's good pictures.
Yeah, I followed him for ages on my other account, and and I didn't realise he was from the UK. So I saw him today, and I thought, worth a share. I like that Doctor Doom figure.
Naked.
I've got it. Yeah, but I just like, yeah, naked. But it's I just like the wide cape that he's done as well with it.
Yeah.
And just adding that little extra detail, taking that really heavy duty cape off of Doctor Doom, and just, I think, do you know what? That's one of the things I think I might do with Thor.
Yeah, we said before he needs that wide.
Yeah, I need to put something like that on him. But great shot, great lighting, effects, everything. So, so what I'll do is I'm gonna obviously show you the main page. Toy Photography UK is our on Instagram if you want to follow. You can also find us on our different pages and stuff, which I'll show you later on. But I'm going to head over to Facebook, and I'll share screens then. I can't share screens by jumping. I've got to come off this and then go onto it. Yeah. So keep them occupied. Yeah, keep them occupied.
Yeah. So when I do this, whoa, look at that! I just start my own TikTok. Yeah. I'll just have a catch up with these here. So, free Spider-Man camera. There's 3, maybe 4 pair of hands, fish, web shooters. I should even come with a web or something like that. Do either of you use 3D props to enhance your collection? Or 3D?
Yep.
Well, I would love to. Do you know what I mean? That's one thing I always kind of wanted to say. Like when you sort of not beg on the thing, but I would hope for one day that people that make 3D stuff will send me some 3D bits for free, and I happily just paint them up for them and show them where they are, and then direct them to their store.
I haven't as props as well. I guess I have. You know what's his name? What's his name? Hound. I got his doggy, his little puppy.
Yeah.
I got him.
I would love like traits and just diorama pieces.
I made a guitar out of wood the other day.
Well done.
But
I would love, like you see the bikes. I've always wanted a 3D printed Imperial Patrol Trooper bike.
Oh.
The one from Solo. Like I've seen a few people with them back in the day, and I was like, I really, really want one of them. So yeah. My favourite is Palpatine. It captures the scenes really, really well. Yeah. He actually
Yeah,
done a Black Series version as well, didn't he?
Yeah, so he did two,
Witchcraft.
the same shot, one with Black Series, one with Lego. After I've shown you this, I'll go back on and I'll show you the two different ones that he did. So this is our Facebook page, page group. Got a few members in so far. So if you've got Facebook, come and join it, I guess. Even if you're, I'd say, not from the UK, but you still like that kind of the photography, follow our Instagram. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to just be from the UK to follow us or anything.
Mhm.
So, oh look, there you go.
Oh, hello. All right, mate. I will.
I'll give him mine as well.
No, I am.
Bark Speeder, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good one.
Is it a Bark? No, that's the. Yeah, the Bark is the clone one, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, it's like the speed bike, but
Yeah,
the clone.
the one that hang back like that sort of thing.
Like the chopper.
Yeah. Hello there.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
We haven't seen you. You're normally in early.
Yeah, you're late. What are you doing?
Yeah. What time do you call this?
And a bloodfin. Is that the thing? I think the bloodfin is the Mandalorian one, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know the names of the vehicles
I
like
can't
that.
remember them from Star Wars Galaxies a long time ago. Hey, AP2. And sorry, well, you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the other reason why I wanted to create toy photography in the UK as well is because I just wanted to see if people lived in the local areas as well, because I would love to go out and take pictures out in the wild, but I don't want to go on my own.
I'll go with you.
Yeah. So, I mean,
I used to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I would love for people to come, we'll just go meet up, go for a coffee or a pint and then go off and take some pictures and then go back and drink more and then off our separate ways, and it doesn't all have to be Black Series. Some people might want to be with their Legos. Some might even have Care Bears, some, but we all just go off and to take pictures and show what we've done. So, yes, the Bloodfin. Yeah. That's the Darth Maul one.
It is. There is something different about going out and doing photos. I used to do it a lot.
Yeah.
But when kind of the weather over here is very unpredictable.
What are you talking about?
What?
This weekend, it was literally like, I think Friday morning was absolutely tipping it, and then all of a sudden a massive windstorm come from nowhere, and then within an hour it was clear, there was no water. Saturday was kind of coldish, it was a bit, and then yesterday was literally scorching. It was really warm.
Yeah.
And then today's been really windy.
So this is the thing, you can't plan to go out and do photos. One day you'll just
evening.
You just have to choose on the day.
Callum,
no,
have you been?
I haven't. I haven't been on my computer for a week. So since the last stream. So yeah, but I haven't. Why? If you posted stuff on there, I'll check it a bit later. I'll have a look. But yeah, I'll show you the Facebook group. Same name, everything. The link is on in the description of this live stream, and it's on my channel. Don't know if Steve's put it on his yet. A bit far behind.
Busy.
Yeah, right. Gallivanting around London, but basically it's what you see on Instagram. But we've got other people just posting what they're getting up to, like photos and stuff. Behind the scenes, a lot of people are doing. So this was Rob, Raz Toy Photography, posting some behind the scenes of what he's been doing with the digital background. So yeah, you're getting a lot on there. We've got guides on there that you can add to yourself. So if you've got any,
I was actually finding that quite helpful because my phone's got pro mode that.
Yeah.
So just even though I change and tweak them, I didn't actually know what I was changing and tweaking. I was just going, "Oh, that looks nicer in that."
Yeah, yeah.
So,
but you can add whatever you want to these guides when you go on them and stuff. I won't show you. I can't show you on mine because it'll bring it up as the admin version. But when you go on it, you can add to it yourself. Lots of different guides, and then I share the photos on here that on Instagram that I do on here as well, and add them all into an album. So if you go onto it, you'll be able to go into the albums, look through each month on what features and stuff.
And I was thinking as well, like, you know, we can actually do sort of like maybe like a week where people can, you know, giving them a kind of like this week you need to do, I don't know, something.
I used to do that, yeah,
or,
like
you know, sort of
like
celebration
checklist,
or,
things you need to do,
yeah, it's just a bit of fun, like, I don't know, just a random thing of like, you know, just a word, but they have to describe the word with pictures or do something, you know, just something.
Little challenges.
Yeah, like a theme. That's the word I was looking for.
And the best one, get feature or something like that.
Yeah, you know, we just all get featured, but it's just a case of just having a laugh and fun doing it. But yeah, a lot of people doing behind the scenes and stuff on here as well. And it's just a case of getting to know people. I mean, you can actually, the good thing about Facebook is with this, it's kind of like Instagram, you kind of get lost in the wind, but here you can actually sort of pull those people out of the crowds and you can see the individualness and behind the scene and just share a little bit more. Even if it's like your collection and you took a nice picture, just chuck it in there. It doesn't have to be completely the best photo, you know. It's just a case of just having a bit of play, going, oh, I've done this, I'll put it on there. And
like, you know, we've got that. We've got the buy and sell on there as well. Obviously, you know, at your own kind of risk if you like doing that, buying, selling, trading. So you've got everything on it. It's, you know, it's a community, and you've got people that may just be starting out, people that have been doing photography for years. So it's a good little place where everyone can share their ideas and stuff.
Well,
I'm
going to stop you there as well. I was even kind of sort of thinking about well, even on it, you know, it's a place to advertise as well. You know, it doesn't bother me if people come on there to advertise. You know, like some of these groups are so harsh. People go, oh, if you're English and you do a bit of YouTube or anything, I don't mind you dropping a link to say that you do that. You know, it was hard for me to start from anywhere. Like I would rather have someone have a bit of support that if you're starting anything like that. You know, and it makes a group.
Obviously, as long as it's toy related, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if people on there, you know, like you might be in a bit of toy photography, but you also do 3D printing and stuff, which would help people do toy photography, then I wouldn't mind you like selling that kind of stuff from there. Or
it's not just toy photography.
To help you make better photos, you know, if it increases and helps, then
if your kind of hobby relates to a toy, join it. I mean, it's, you know, there's no problem, is there really? I mean, you've got toy photographers that need some of the people that do 3D printing. You also got people that customize. So, you know, just all join if you do customs.
Well, I was going to put my diorama playlist on there, you know, because quite a few people have made my diorama that I've made, and obviously I made you one as well, and you know, so it goes all hand in hand.
But yeah, you can add all sorts on there. Like if you add it on the guides, I think you can add your videos on the guides there.
Yeah.
It'll help people out. So even just photography stuff, you don't even have to. You've got guides on there now. Steve will put some guides on there for customs and painting and stuff like that.
Well,
so yeah.
Watch my videos for that. I do photos of clones. Have you got Facebook? Come on, log in.
Yeah,
join us. I've been posting.
That's from Discord, yeah.
Okay. Is this your page, guys? Yeah. This is ours to help everyone go on there.
Oh, look, there you go. Mega Toy Collector asked to join. There you go.
Decline.
Decline. Yeah. Make sure you answer the questions as well, please, when you do it.
Yeah, you're not going to get a fast travel
Yeah. I accepted that because we're live. If you weren't live, I wouldn't have accepted.
Yeah. But also, when you go on there at the top, there's a copy and paste thing, and it's just a copy and paste. Show off your IG address, where you're from in the UK, what you take pictures of, and what you take pictures with. So
So this
you
thing
don't have.
here.
I only use my phone. I don't use any kind of trickery or anything like that, apart from a little app called PixArt, and effort sometimes. And
It's yeah, like I'll put on there. I use a camera and my phone. You don't have to. You can use. I mean, you can use a disposable camera for all we care. Do you know what I mean?
Well, how are you going to upload the pictures? Like go
take
to the library and scan them in.
Yeah, scan them in the old-fashioned way. Fax them to the page.
Trying to put like special effects on it.
But when you join, please, if you know people that are into toy photography and that, invite them as well.
Yeah.
Share the group around.
Because the only way it's going to work is you, because you're the community to make it work. Here's a little platform that we've given you, and then it's a case of just making it a good place, for anyone that's in the UK, whether your mates are into toy photography as well, and they might not be on Instagram, they can come in. It's a place to sort of just show off your work, enjoy it, what you do, and got a new figure and you want to get into toy photography, it's a good place to just start. I think my first toy photography, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi just sort of standing there, and you think, oh, look, I'll get him into this really cool pose, and it's not happening.
Yeah, it's like I posted my very first photo the other day,
yeah, it was
that I took. Yeah, it was just a photo on my shelf, and so even that, just take a photo of a figure on your shelf. Make it look cool.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people out there's all this different. I think a lot of people, when they think toy photography, they just think what we show, what we, from the other guys. It looks amazing, but sometimes I quite like the ones that, there's just different ways of doing photography. There's the ones that hold their figure in a really cool pose, with the background kind of blurred out, or Haslat, I think. Hasbiz, there's a guy in Wales. He does toy photography, and he does it on his kitchen counter, and the background's kind of blurred out, but the figures are in like fighting poses and stuff like that. Like, I love all that kind of photography as well, which is
this sort of stuff. It's different.
Yeah, it's just
what Lee's been posting.
Yeah,
this sort of stuff like Steve does as well, with like the captions and that.
Mm-hmm.
So anything really,
So, just because you think like, I'm not great or anything, just anything that you do. I mean, that one there is mine. And
yeah, you go. See, rubbish. See what Steve posts, rubbish, but he's still posting.
I've got to pretend that I'm part of the team.
Yeah, but I post on there regularly. Steve does. So, I mean, people that are in the group are posting, so that's always a good sign as well.
Yeah.
So here's the album anyway that I've put together with all the current features that we've done throughout this month.
And obviously, the more people join, the more features will happen, and it'll build up the page, more followers. And also, what's hoping of it as well, it's just another platform. It's not like, please share your Star Wars figures, heart emoji. It's like an actual another platform or an account that you'll be part of, and you get featured, and it's just another way of getting shown off, so it's just another sort of way to advertise your Instagram page as well. So it's it's a win-win.
There's something that's kind of feels good about it. Do you know what I mean? Like when we said when we was creating the whole group, like we had a good feeling about it. Even if it doesn't kick off straight away, we know that people are joining it still, and people that are in it are enjoying it. So hopefully it can get further. And we've also today I was speaking to the admins on Marvel Legends UK. We're going to look at doing some crossover stuff with them as well. So you'll even get featured across groups. So always a good thing as well.
Yeah. And the thing, and we'll every time we do a live as well, we'll actually go through some newer pictures as well. So this will be a feature for our lives as well. So then again, it's showing off your work to a wider audience.
YouTube. So
yeah, it's just going to go on and on. So it's a good thing. And
this will be. Say we do this weekly, like the features one. So once we've done throughout the week,
more and more pictures people join, there'll be more and more pictures that we can choose from and put on there, because otherwise, it just at the moment it's only a few, so it's only going to be a small amount of features but more people join, the more features we're going to do. So I joined. I'm a mega. I'm just posting something. This seems so fun. Hey Centurion. Mate, I hope you are well. Just lurking, enjoying the company. Well, of course, mate. You can.
What I'm going to do.
Have you picked
I'm
up?
Just going to share.
Is it okay? I'm not in the UK. No, it's not okay. Get out.
Yeah. No, as we said, it's like if you enjoy that sort of thing, then join it. So it's not just.
It's obviously like if you join it and it is mainly UK, so it's not like you're going to get the full kind of parts of it.
Yeah. But I thought I'd show this as well. This is our links page.
Actually, I've got a problem with this links page.
Have you?
Yeah, you're above me. Just saying.
Oh, well, that's always going to happen. So yeah, this links page, literally the hub sort of thing, call it the hub of all of our kind of socials and stuff. So that's the link that's posted down below in the description, and I'll post it. I don't know. Can I post it in the chat? Would it work?
Yeah, you can. If you at the bottom before you post it, where it says that post comment. If you change it, you can actually just put it yourself as Scapari rather than all, so it doesn't come up twice. I learned that last time.
What? But does it go into your one?
Yeah.
No, this is all destinations. It won't go into both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
There's the link. So yeah. That's pretty much it.
Follow us everywhere. Share the wealth,
Yeah.
And also add to stories as well. You don't even have to tag people anyway. You go like that, and it's done, and they get a notification to say it has been shared. They can't share it onto their story, but it's just a share, So,
or even like if you tag the page or me or Steve into it, we'll
share on the story and we share it.
We can still share it. So, it's just I've got a good feeling about it. It's only been a few days, and we're already getting more and more people each day. So.
And it gives us a bit more fun, and I think it's always quite nice using your platform and helping out. That's why I always sometimes I go and share stories, and I'm like, oh, he's got like 250 likes already, and I see someone else that's got like a really good picture, and they've only got 13 likes. I'm like, give you a share, mate. Like, just to get him out there.
Yeah, I mean, some of these guys from the UK, like. Mr. Toy Lord that I showed earlier, he's got loads and loads of followers, but he's in the group. If you want advice, ask. Do you know what I mean? Just put a question in there. You've got people that have been doing it for ages, got people that have been doing it not that long. So you've got a wide range of support and stuff and guidance.
Yeah, no, it should be good. Cannot wait.
All right. Oh. Got a notification. I'm getting notifications from it now. Okay.
Do you know I keep getting notifications and they're saying just added, and I look and it's like 3 days ago, and I'm like,
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, it's like okay, brilliant. And also, if you do join, once you're in there, you don't need to ask permission to post either. It's not like those admin groups like.
We don't do approvals and stuff. Obviously, if you post something
it doesn't always have to be about photography. It could be just asking a question or general or something about articulation or something minute. That's it.
help with customs, whatever. But
Yeah.
you know, it's obviously there are rules. You know, we're not gonna say just post anything you want. Obviously, if you
Yeah.
post stuff that's we don't like, it will be taken off. So, just make sure you stick to that sort of thing. You know, don't go posting
Flooded.
random stuff. Yeah, don't spam it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've got a good feeling about it. So
Yeah.
hopefully we can get somewhere with it. And it gives you something extra to do. You know, when I haven't got a photo to do,
Yeah, we can
I'll just hop on there and feature
Evening it
some
out,
people. So yeah. So should we wrap it up?
Yeah,
Wrap
okay,
up?
I'm getting tired. I'm knackered
Yeah,
walking
so am I.
around all this.
Yeah.
Weekend. I'm like, I'm ready to like kill over.
Right, so we'll wrap up there then.
Yeah.
So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Give us a follow on Instagram, Facebook, all that. So
All that jazz.
yeah, and
And,
we'll see you next week. Yeah,
Or maybe the end of the week.
yeah, it depends. It might be Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It
It's
could
always
change.
around the weekend.
Yeah.
It'll be Friday to Monday, either one of those days.
Yeah.
But we've got
Right
quite
then.
a few people today, so
We did, yeah.
good.
Thank you all for watching, and hope you have a good week. Get some good purchases, and see you next time.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.